Welcome back. We're on to part 6 of my review of this article by McKenzie on how to streamline our assets post-COVID-19 to make sure that we can come back with the best financial performance possible. I'm looking at this from a process safety perspective, trying to give you a couple of tips to consider in your reviews to make sure that you don't land up one of the statistics on the Marsh report. So, if you don't know what the Marsh report is or you haven't seen the McKenzie report, I'll provide links below, so just go to those. So the next thing they want to talk about is transitioning to Agile. Now, I haven't seen much of this, but I have seen a lot of teams kind of debilitated by the remote decision making. And I think this is what this is referring to. A lot of teams have sort of a reliance on onshore or reliance on corporate to make decisions for them, and so they feel paralyzed in making their own decisions. However, they're actually at the facility. They can see how things are working. They can see how things could be done better. They understand the hazards of the facility, hopefully, and they can see which things need to be done more quickly than others. Empowering those teams to do that, giving them the autonomy to do that, trusting that they understand their facility can be really powerful. The thing that you need to do here is really identify your objectives. Make sure your objectives are not only related to financial. Make sure you have things in there like maintaining asset integrity or maintaining process safety competence. Those kinds of things in those statements can help focus the teams to maintaining this good process safety delivery. And also reward them not only on financial savings, as reward them also on good process safety performance. If you don't know which sort of metrics you might be able to measure and what you could reward them on, make sure you tune into our process safety management training on PSM 101 online. I'll put the link below so that if you haven't seen it before, you can. In that series, and also using the process safety management tool, we give you some really good ideas about what you could be tracking to reward your teams on good process safety management. So my message here for transitioning over to Agile is it's really good to give empowerment to the workforce who are able to see the hazards associated with your facility. However, make sure that the direction that you give them is clear and it includes process safety messaging. So for example, when the Piper Alpha incident happened, we know that at least 2 other platforms were still feeding the fires that were seen raging on Piper Alpha from their platform because they didn't feel empowered to shut it down. Now, empowering them to make maintenance decisions may seem less severe than empowering them to shut things down, but it can have more far-reaching consequences if they make poor maintenance decisions. So make sure you empower them, you give them the information they need, what sort of structure do you want to make on this decision making, and you then empower them to make those decisions. If you found this useful or any of the others in the series, please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you